What's going on, guys? FiberFlet here, and welcome to Java 6, how to remove Karel J Robot. In this episode, we're going to be showing you guys how to delete Karel J Robot off of your computer, and we're also going to be showing you guys how to install Visual Studio Code. Now, you may ask, what is Visual Studio Code? Visual Studio Code is going to be the new IDE we're going to be working in. Think of it as a replacement for BlueJ. For the most part, BlueJ is very good at showing you how Java classes interact with each other, and for, of course, writing Karel J Robot. But overall, BlueJ is not a very used IDE. Visual Studio Code is one of the most used IDE in the market right now. It's the most popular one, so it's just a good thing to learn. Another good aspect of Visual Studio Code is that it can run multiple different programming languages. So eventually, when we do talk about programming in other languages in these programming tutorial series, we definitely do want to be in Visual Studio Code. That's just the most open one, and overall my favorite IDE that I work in. So why are we going to remove Karel J Robot? Why is removing a program important? The first part of that is storage. Your computer has a limited amount of storage. Programs typically wouldn't take up that much, but still a good thing to delete them. You don't want wasted space sitting around your computer collecting dust. You may as well clean up. You may as well sweep that dust out of your computer. The next part is programming overlap. This is mainly a thing relating to programming languages specifically, and of course other stuff. But basically, you can install older versions of Java. Let's say you can install Java 1 if you want, the original version of Java. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you could if you want to. And basically just removing that program would stop the overlap, because especially in Visual Studio Code, when we're working with different programming languages, if we have multiple versions of, let's say, Python, for instance, and one version of Python has certain libraries installed while the other one doesn't, then there's a weird overlap where we basically just have a version of Python that we don't want to work with. We don't want our computer at all. So that's another reason why we want to remove it, basically referencing the program or any of our files. And the last part is the program might be running in the background without you knowing. We really don't know what is in these programs that we install. It could be anything. It could be a virus. There could be rat code. There could be little rats running around in your computer trying to do stuff, trying to escape. We don't want that happening. So we want to delete that program. We don't want any of that sickness spreading in our computer. We want to remove it right now and get rid of it. Be done with it. Remove it forever so we don't have to worry about it. Alrighty, guys. So now that we are in our program, we're going to first want to delete all of our programming files in BlueJ. The way we're going to do this is we're going to go to projects, and we're going to go open recent, and we can see where our project file is located just by seeing the directory right here. If you had your project on your desktop, basically you want to go to the folder where your project is. In this case, we have it right here. We're going to highlight all of our programming files, and we're just going to go ahead and delete them. That's going to take care of any programming overlap and any storage that shouldn't exist. We're going to go ahead and close that now. We can go ahead and close BlueJ. We can go ahead and delete BlueJ just by right-clicking on it. We're going to go ahead and delete the zip file of Karel J Robot. And then finally, the way we're going to delete Karel J Robot is by clicking on it, right-clicking on it, and hitting the delete button. What's going on, guys? My name is FiberFlet, and welcome to Java 56, How to Create an AI by FiberFlet. Now, in this episode, we're going to be talking about how we can create and program an AI, specifically a machine learning AI. If you guys don't know what a machine learning AI is, it's basically a simulation of a human brain for the most part. We create these neural pathways inside of the program. We basically, there's different structures that we can do it with. We can reward the program with points if it does the correct thing. We can just do association. This is a really important thing, because overall in programming right now, AI is at the precipice of the current knowledge that's being developed. So this is a very important topic that we're going to be talking about. So make sure you guys pay attention well. We're going to be making a chatbots of sorts that we can talk to, and it can help us program. And of course, the chatbot is going to be Karel J Robot. What's going on, guys? FiberFlet, and welcome to Java 96 Neural Upload Code by FiberFlet and Karel J Robot. In this episode, we're going to be running our neural upload code that we wrote in the last episode. So if you guys haven't seen the last episode, I definitely recommend to go and see it. In this episode, we're just going to be writing the code and seeing how it works. I guess we're gonna add some like documentation to the neural upload code when we see how it fully works. Hopefully it will work. I don't really want to spend this episode doing bug fixes, but alrighty. So now that we are in our program, we're gonna go ahead and right click on upload and hit new upload. Hit enter. So now we're going to go ahead and run the program. Karel should turn left twice. And then he should start moving. And theoretically, he's going to hit this wall right here and commit error shut off. And should hit that wall shortly. And he's going to keep... Where is he going? Is he going into my super secret folder? Okay, wait a minute. Let's... Oh, Karel J Robot can only turn left. He doesn't have a turn right method. What the fuck? He just turned right. Okay. And then finally, the way we're going to delete Karel J Robot is by clicking on it, right-clicking on it, and hitting the delete button. Whoa there, that was a close call. Don't worry, my name is Time Wizard FiberFlet. I paused your time just in time. You know, this is the first I have not seen a Fiverr manage to turn themselves into a Karel J Robot before. So I guess congratulations. Now, can you tell me like what happened? Okay, cool, but like do you know how to put yourself back into the actual FiberFlet body? Because honestly, I don't want to go into it, but if you are stuck as Karel J Robot and you get deleted right now, that's going to cause a kind of like time paradox thing. And listen, I don't want to deal with getting rid of a time paradox. So do you remember how to make the Neuralink program? Okay, sweet, you do. I'm going to keep time paused. Go ahead and make that and run it. Then you can take control of the FiberFlet body again and continue making tutorials, okay? Just please do that for me, all right? Sweet. 8 hours later. Oh my god, I'm actually back. Okay. Whew. Oh my god, we made... Okay. Thank you, Time Wizard FiberFlet. It's me, actual FiberFlet. Oh my god, we are so back. Okay, quick, before anything happens, we have to delete Karel J Robot, Okay. Woo. Listen, guys, never install Karel J Robot, okay? First and foremost. Second most, we're gonna continue the tutorials. We're doing it. We're gonna do it right this time. No machine learning, AI bull crap, none of that. We're doing real programming by real people, okay? And the first step to do that is that we're gonna have to install Visual Studio Code. So the way you're gonna do that is you're gonna go ahead and look up Visual Studio Code. We already have Java installed from our first episode of the series. So basically, you're just gonna look up Visual Studio Code, download Visual Studio Code. You're gonna run the install, and we're gonna go ahead, wait to download, Once the download is done, you're gonna go ahead and run it. This is gonna look a little bit different for you. I already have Visual Studio Code installed, so this might look slightly different for you. We're gonna go ahead and go through here. You can choose any of these options that you want. You're definitely gonna want to do that. Make sure add path is there. You can also do create desktop icon if you want. You go ahead and click install right here. Gonna install Visual Studio Code. All right, so once you're in Visual Studio Code, it should look something like this. Don't touch anything. The first thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to extensions right here. And what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to type in Java in the extensions, and you're gonna go to the first one. It's gonna be called Extension Pack for Java. It might already be installed, it might not be installed, but what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna press install right here. What this is this is basically giving you the Java, like everything you need on Visual Studio Code to run Java effectively. It lets you like create Java files. It lets you run Java files. You might also have to install this Java Oracle extension. This would be if you don't have a JDK already installed. I would recommend installing this just in case. I would install extension pack for Java and also Java right here. I'm actually going to install that real quick. And once those two things are installed, you are probably gonna have to restart your computer. I would recommend doing that before you start programming in Java. But yeah, that's basically how you set up Studio Code, Visual Studio Code. In our next episode, we're gonna be fully in Visual Studio Code. We're gonna be talking about our next data structure, which is a linked list. And yeah, peace out, everyone. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, listening, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for saving me kind of, I don't know. Thank you, Time Wizard, FiberFlet. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching, and peace.